Hey, what's up? I talked earlier about the importance of looking after yourself when it comes to training, exercise, and movement, and being pain-free. And foam rolling is really it's like self-myofascial release. It's like sports massage you do by yourself using a foam roller. And I don't care. I mean, I've trained since my teens. I'm 52 now. I have to use a foam roller most of the days, and other things like tennis balls, I'll explain. But it's really important if you want to remain mobile and in good shape and be able to exercise that injury, is to keep your muscles loose and in good shape. So hence foam rolling. Just going to move this around. This is something I put together a little while ago, and it's basically foam rolling is self-myofascial release, SMR. It's a form of self-massage, and it helps reduce muscle tightness, soreness, inflammation, while improving circulation range of motion. So if your muscles are really tight and they're restricted, you can have a smaller range of movement. It's going to be more painful, more tension, and more chance to get injured when you go for a full range. So with a foam roller, you literally just roll your muscles over a dense foam cylinder, and there's a thousand different types you can get. And when you find the tender points, they're the trigger points there where the really tight muscles are, you apply a bit more pressure. But like anything like a fitness program, you start slowly and you build up. You don't just hit it hard from day one, otherwise you'll be in more pain. So you basically got a network of connected tissues, fascia that surrounds and supports the muscles. And when part of that network becomes too blocked or too tight through too much activity, or just through like sitting all day long or getting older, this can create adhesion or knots, aka trigger points. These knots can limit movement in the muscle and create painful chain reactions in other parts of the body. So that's why I say I do this every day, because it enables me to be able to go running, hiking, biking, and working out in the gym, or even training home body weights. Foam rolling can help break up muscle adhesions, reduce pain, and improve movement. No brainer. So rolling before you work out can prep your muscles and improve performance. You're getting blood flow into the muscles, so blood flow is good, and you're breaking down any knots that are going to restrict your movement or cause you pain. So I was squatting on a squat rack this morning, and I got tight quads, hip flexors, front of my legs, they're quite tight. Years of training, not stretching enough when I was younger. So I have to foam roll in between my sets of squats. I'm doing 4 sets of 12 on a squat rack, not really heavy, about 60 kilos, but I'm going nice and deep. You can also foam roll after you work out, because it can ease up the knots again and any adhesions that form during the workout where they've got super tight from your training. It can also be its own workout. That's another thing altogether. I'm just going to talk to you about how it can reduce pain in the body and release muscles. By the way, I am a trainer. I am not a physio or a chiropractor or a sports-specific doctor. I'm basically a trainer. So this is based on common sense and what's out there. It can help you reduce soreness and recover faster, and this was in the Journal of Athletic Training. There was men who foam rolled after their legs after workout reported a decrease in tenderness in the muscles, like DOM, soreness. That's used a roller 20 minutes after their workout, and again 24, 48 hours later. That's what I do. It can improve your flexibility and range of movement. So when you've got really tight muscles and they pull everything too tight, and you've got a poor range of movement, you're trying to squat or run or lift stuff and it's painful, they're really good to release these muscles and give you a better range of movement. And it helps with pain as well. Muscle tension in your back, if you sat all day or you're stressed, things like fibromyalgia can help with. And it's so many benefits. But it can be uncomfortable. It's like having a sports massage. It can be quite painful. And like I say, always start slowly. Do not roll over joints or bone. Focus on large muscle groups like legs, your bum, upper back. If you have an injury, like a muscle tear and it's bruised and swollen, don't use a foam roller until you've spoken to your doctor. You've seen a physical therapist like a physio or a chiropractor, and the swelling is gone. And it can take a bit of practice to get the right angle to target these muscles. Basic tips to get started: use light pressure to start with. Get a foam roller that's not too dense, not too hard, because they come in different levels of density and hardness. And like with fitness, you start at slow a slow pace and build up. So you just try gently and get into the rhythm with it. It's like habits. You just do one habit and you lay it upon the other. To reduce pressure, you literally reduce the weight load on the foam roller. You roll by 10 or 15 seconds and build up to 30, 60 seconds, and then for longer. When you find a tender spot, pause over a few moments to help it release, and then try to relax and breathe, if necessary, back off pressure a bit to reduce discomfort. You've got to listen to your body. Stay hydrated. Like after sports massages, always drink lots of water. And there's choosing your roller. There are smooth foam rollers, there's textures, there's vibrating rollers, there's massage sticks, massage balls, lacrosse balls, tennis balls, golf balls for plantar fasciitis when you've got a heel problem. Just stick with a real basic. If you want advice on this, I'll send you a link. Probably about 10 or 15 quid. You get one on Amazon. It's going to be like a light density foam. These are the exercises. Obviously the calves, because calves get quite tight from walking. If you're a woman who wears heels, or you're a guy that wears heels, or you're running a lot, calves get quite tight. So place the foam roller under your mid-calf and cross the opposite leg at the top to increase pressure if necessary. Roll over your calf to find a tender spot and hold for 10 to 30 seconds. Repeat. Hamstring, same sort of thing. Place the roller under the hamstring. You can cross the legs over. You can apply more pressure by lifting your body weight up. Piriformis, the one up here at the right. This is a deep muscle in your bum, and I find this is one I have to work on. I use a foam roller and a tennis ball and like a cricket ball, because that muscle makes the TFL down the side of my leg very tight. That gets too tight, I get pain on the outside of my knee, so I have to do that to be able to run. Quadriceps, they're painful for me. You lie on your front, and like I say, depending on how much body weight you use, you make it harder or easier. TFL, be careful with this one. This is a really painful one. Go super easy and get a feel for it, because the TFL, like I say, if it gets too tight, it will pull on your knee and you can get what's called runner's knee pain on the lateral side of the knee. And that usually stems from the piriformis. The adductors, the inner thigh, you can work those as well. It shows you how to here, and this is in the ebook also. Upper back, be careful here. Just start slowly and just roll and look for tender points and keep the pressure on to release the pressure like a trigger point. After a few seconds, you will release the tension in that muscle. And you want to be, you've got tension in your back, and you want to be doing this every day and get used to it and make it a habit. Latissimus dorsi, that is obviously your lats here. They can get quite tight. And once again, there's instructions on how to do it there. Chest, instructions on how to do chest there. If you're sat at a desk all day and you kind of round shoulder and you're getting tight in the chest here, then you need to open that up. Chest open here is line your back. Open chest up once again. If you sat and you are a desk all day, that's a really good one to do. But like I say, start very slowly and easily. If you're not sure, consult with a physiotherapist or a chiropractor or someone that specializes in sports therapy, or your doctor. And the cheat sheet here is really start with 10 to 30 seconds per exercise and build up to 1 minute or more. Okay. Tip, keep your core engaged and posture aligned. So you want to maintain good core and posture all the time. And I've got another ebook and training on that. There you go. Happy and healthy body. I use a foam roller because it keeps my muscles loose. It keeps them functional, no pain, no tightness, no restrictions, good blood flow. I wish I found one of these 20 or even 30 years ago. You want any more help? There's a reference there from PubMed. Give me a shout and I'll be happy to help you.